Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Charles Kapoor, President and CEO of the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce. Since 1979, the Valor Awards has been our opportunity to thank and appreciate the brave men and women of our Fairfax County first responders. Of course, this year's awards is taking a slightly different turn than it has in years past. Due to the pandemic, we're not able to celebrate in person with our great first responders, elected officials, sponsors, and community and business leaders. However, you will be hearing from several of them in this program today, and we are absolutely thrilled to look forward to next year when we can come together in person to celebrate the Valor Awards. That being said, I'm honored to represent the Chamber in recognizing our 2021 Fairfax County Valor awardees. Of course, one of the things that we say at the Reston Chamber is that we are the catalyst for business growth and entrepreneurship in the county. And we exhibit that through our programming, our workshops, and our opportunities for businesses to network and engage with each other. But more importantly, an event like this is our opportunity for our business partners to give back to the communities in which they live and work. At this time, the Reston Chamber and our colleagues in the business community join so many others in saying thank you. Thank you to our great first responders for all that you do to make Fairfax County a safe place to live and to work. This program would not be possible without the support of our generous sponsors. Beginning with our signature sponsors, Miller Musmar CPAs and Visit Fairfax, our heroism sponsors, Innova Fair Oaks and Transurban, our guardian sponsors, Dominion Energy, Northwest Federal Credit Union, and Reston Hospital Center. Our bravery sponsors are Cornerstones and Schauenbach, and our photography sponsor is Galen Photography. I'd also like to thank our media sponsor, Fairfax Public Access, for producing this commemorative program and sharing it with you all. We'd also like to recognize the elected officials who you'll hear from later on, or you'll be able to read their congratulatory letters in our commemorative program. Senator Tim Kaine, Senator Mark Warner, Congressman Don Beyer, Congressman Jerry Conley, and Congresswoman Jennifer Wexton. Thank you to each of you for your service to our region. Fairfax County is blessed to have a public safety system that continuously ranks amongst the best in our nation. We know, however, that these high marks do not come without sacrifice. We will hear and honor accounts of those sacrifices today. Thank you to all of our first responders for the work that you do day in and day out to make our community safe. Our debt to you and your family is immeasurable. Fairfax County responders do not seek the spotlight. If you recall them heroes, they deny it. They are strong yet humble, wanting only to protect their families and their community. Our uniformed public safety personnel, police, sheriff, fire and rescue, demonstrate strong and deep community values. We now see these individuals who have symbolized bravery in our local community in a higher light. We respect and honor their valor in service to others. At this time, again, we'd like to say thank you. This year, an extraordinary number of nominations were submitted. The Valor Awards Committee took on the challenging yet rewarding task in reviewing each nomination and selecting the appropriate award which we extend today. We'd like to express our gratitude to our esteemed Valor Awards Committee, which comprised of local citizens, military veterans, healthcare representatives, and public safety leaders.
Hi, this is Congressman Jerry Conley, proudly representing Virginia's 11th Congressional District in the House of Representatives. And it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 43rd Annual Fairfax County Valor Awards. And thank you to the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce for hosting this wonderful event. It's important we continue to recognize the vital work of our region's outstanding men and women who answer the call to public safety and have risen above and beyond the call of duty. Since its founding in 1979, the Fairfax County Valor Awards program has highlighted the remarkable heroism and bravery of the individuals who dedicate their lives to public service and keeping our communities safe. Today, we honor these heroes from the Fairfax County Police Department, the Fairfax County Office of the Sheriff, the Fairfax County Fire and Rescue Department, and the Town of Vienna Police Department. These exemplary men and women will receive the Life-Saving Award, the Certificate of Valor, and the Bronze, Silver, or Gold Medal of Honor. We're all tremendously grateful to the people who've been serving on the front lines of the COVID-19 pandemic and these essential services. Our first responders are one of the reasons why this community remains a great place in which to live, work, and raise a family. I want to thank the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce for continuing this cherished recognition ceremony, and thank you to the staff, sponsors, and community partners for your dedication and ongoing support to make this year's Valor Awards possible. Be well, be safe, and God bless all of you.
Hi, my name is Kevin Davis. I'm the Chief of Police for the Fairfax County Police Department. It's an honor for me to be with you today as we recognize the brave men and women of the Fairfax County Police Department and our many other public safety partners. Thank you for your hard work, your dedication, and your bravery. Stay healthy, stay safe.
Hello, and thank you everybody for attending the Valor Awards. My name is Joey Musmar. I'm the managing partner of Miller Musmar CPAs. And we want to thank all of the fire, rescue, law enforcement, and police officers that are here today to receive this amazing award for Valor. This profession requires honor, sacrifice, and excellence, and you are all worthy of the highest praise and respect. Congratulations to every single one of you for their bravery, service, and dedication to our community. Our entire firm's leadership and staff are proud to sponsor and be the signature sponsor for this event, and we feel privileged to be able to give back to those who continue to give us so much. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
The Silver Medal of Valor is presented by Joey Musmar, Miller Musmar CPAs, and signature sponsor of the 2021 Fairfax County Valor Awards. Fairfax County Police Department Colonel Edwin C. Russler is proudly being recognized as a 2021 Silver Medal of Valor recipient. In July 2020, Colonel Russler was off duty at his church during a Bible study class. The session was interrupted by an assailant, armed with a knife, who stabbed both the church pastor and a bystander. Amidst the chaos that ensued, Colonel Russler was able to confront the attacker, disarm him of his weapon, and restrain him until additional officers arrived on scene. Colonel Russler's actions demonstrated a willingness to place himself in great danger to protect the other members of his church and avoid a loss of life in this incident. Colonel Russler exemplified the qualities and behaviors to earn a Silver Medal of Valor.
Hi, my name is John Butler. I'm the Fire Chief for Fairfax County Fire and Rescue Department. I'm really proud of our department that serves over 1 million people in the county. In addition to that, our members live throughout the region and serve their local communities as well, oftentimes coming into contact with other conditions that are unsafe or where life and health are at risk. One of these instances occurred with fire technician Paul Winter, in which in his local jurisdiction he came across a fire where a person needed to be rescued from the second floor. He, along with a sheriff's deputy, was able to effect a rescue and save a life while bringing emergency responders to help and put out the fire. We're proud of our members of our department, both here in the county as well as in their local communities. They continue to make us proud.
Hi, I'm Barry Bigger, President and CEO of Visit Fairfax. On behalf of the Board of Directors, the professional staff at Visit Fairfax, and the entire hospitality and tourism community here in Fairfax County, it is indeed an honor and great pleasure to be with you all and to show our appreciation for absolutely everything you, as first responders, do for our community. Very few places can boast of being the safest county in the United States of America for our size. This is one of the most significant reasons people and businesses make the decision to move here and call this home. Every day, you, our first responders, put yourselves in harm's way. And you do this with a true and dedicated commitment to keep us all safe. You do not do it for accolades and or recognitions, but indeed because of your passion for service. No words can truly articulate how much you are appreciated for all you do. Visit Fairfax has been a proud sponsor of the Valor Awards for 15 years, and we do this in no small way but to say thank you for all you do each and every day.
The Silver Medal of Valor is presented by Barry Bigger of Visit Fairfax, signature sponsor of the 2021 Fairfax County Valor Awards. Fairfax County Fire and Rescue Department Lieutenant Paul J. Wenner is proudly being recognized as a 2021 Silver Medal of Valor recipient for his actions despite great personal risks which were above and beyond the call of duty. Lieutenant Wenner, in January 2020, was preparing to pick up his children from school when he noticed smoke from a neighbor's home. As he arrived at the home, he noticed the home was significantly engulfed in flames and billowing smoke. Without regard for personal safety, nor the benefit of any protective equipment, Lieutenant Wenner did not hesitate to enter the home. He discovered a resident trapped on the second floor trying to locate the stairs. Lieutenant Wenner was able to bring the individual down the stairs and out of the burning home. Lieutenant Wenner's life-saving actions are deserving of a Silver Medal of Valor recognition.
Hi, I'm Peggy Fox with Dominion Energy. We are proud to sponsor the Valor Awards to honor public safety heroes in Fairfax County. It's been a tough few years for first responders, but then it's always tough. You don't sign up to be a cop, firefighter, or deputy because you want a cush job. When things are burning and there's a crisis and everyone's running away, you are the brave men and women who are running toward the danger, putting your own safety at risk, putting your own lives on the line. So today we are here to recognize and to honor each and every one of you, every sheriff's deputy, every firefighter, every police officer in Fairfax County, Herndon, and Vienna. Thank you for keeping us all safe and keeping our communities safe.
Hello, I'm Don Beyer, a member of Congress from Northern Virginia, and I'm honored to be part of the 43rd Annual Fairfax County Valor Awards. This year, another opportunity to celebrate the amazing first responders of Northern Virginia. And I know this has been a most difficult year. So many times you've had to go into homes uncertain about the coronavirus infection, seeing people that were very sick and all too often already gone by the time you got there. So I really want to thank the public safety professionals from the Fairfax County Police Department, the Fairfax County Fire and Rescue Department, the Office of the Sheriff for all you do to assist and protect. The pandemic really has turned our lives upside down, and it's redefined what we think of as an essential worker. That the essential public service, this year's Valor Award recipients have proved that in this most uncertain time, you have kept our community stable and safe. Your dedication, your professionalism inspires us, it uplifts us, it makes us feel comfortable in our community. You know, we've all faced moments of fear. There's been a great deal of anxiety this last year. But it's the brave men and women who have not stayed holed up in your house in front of your Zoom, but out there rescuing each one of us that we look to for making our democracy strong. So thank you to the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce for hosting this year's awards, and congratulations to the many awardees.
The first Bronze Medal of Valor is presented by our signature sponsor, Joey Musmar of Miller Musmar CPAs. This award recognizes the amazing coordination of efforts by members of the Fairfax County Police Department and Virginia State Police to arrest a pair of armed robbers. The August 2019 arrest would not have been possible without the foresight and diligence of all involved. This includes timely submission of stolen vehicle information into the state's license plate reader system after the last reported carjacking, dutiful monitoring of county police band by the state troopers, air support from Fairfax One, and the coordinated, well-executed pursuit of the two individuals who were ultimately apprehended in the marshy grounds surrounding a highway pass. All officers involved displayed great zeal and ingenuity, deserving of this recognition. Their actions resulted in the apprehension of two individuals charged with bringing significant harm to the community. For their bravery and honor, the Bronze Medal of Valor is presented to Master Police Officer J. Kevin Clark and K-9 Logan, Police Officer First Class Daniel N. Custer and K-9 Lobo, Pilot D. Andrew Edgerton, Sergeant Ali Safari, Police Officer First Class Mark J. Cracon, Senior Trooper Andre Jones, Trooper Jordan Corvin, Trooper Matthew Spaulding.
Hi, my name is Stacy Kincaid, and I am proud to serve as Sheriff for Fairfax County, the City of Fairfax, and the towns of Herndon and Vienna. I sincerely congratulate the men and women from the Sheriff's Office, the Police Department, and the Fire and Rescue Department on your heroic efforts to protect and serve our communities. Thank you again for your commitment to public safety, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
The recipients of the next Bronze Medal of Valor, presented by our signature sponsor, Barry Bigger of Visit Fairfax, are being recognized for their joint efforts in resolving a highly volatile August 2020 incident in the Metro Row neighborhood. These officers were responding to a call of a naked, delirious man breaking into a home with a baseball bat while the home's residents were trapped on the third floor. Officers, recognizing the danger of the subject's state of mind, presenting to himself and others, proceeded swiftly but with caution. Attempts to dialogue with the subject were not sustained. When the subject attempted to gain control of a parked vehicle in the home's garage, the officers were able to deploy non-lethal force to bring him into custody. Their actions protected both the home's residents as well as a third party who the subject had forcefully brought with him to the scene. For their bravery and honor, the Bronze Medal of Valor is presented to Second Lieutenant David J. Montgomery, Master Police Officer Key H. Coe, Master Police Officer Paul J. Woods, Police Officer First Class Rafael J. Oriano, Police Officer First Class Kevin A. Morgan, Police Officer First Class Enoch J. Green, Police Officer First Class Julia E. Vito, and Police Officer First Class Trevor J. Duncan. For their bravery and honor, the Bronze Medal of Valor is presented to Police Officer First Class Ryan C. Kelly, Police Officer First Class Shay C. Keaveney, and Police Officer First Class Adam C. Moya. These officers are being recognized for their life-saving action with a 2021 Bronze Medal of Valor. These 3 officers responded to an August 2020 call regarding a suicidal individual who had consumed an overdose of prescription medication. These officers, upon arrival, found the individual in his bathroom actively cutting himself with a 5-inch knife. As verbal negotiations to cease his actions were ineffective, the officers realized they needed to act quickly to save the subject's life. Despite the risk of close-quarter engagement with an armed individual, the officers were able to successfully deploy non-lethal tools to disarm the subject, restrain him, and begin to apply critical, life-saving first aid. These brave actions proved vital in saving the life of a citizen experiencing a mental crisis. Next, we'd like to congratulate and recognize the Certificate of Valor recipients. Master Police Officer Michael S. Allen, Police Officer First Class Brian A. Hungarter, Police Officer First Class Jeffrey D. Carroll, Officer Mark E. Calloway, Police Officer First Class Mario F. Colorado, Police Officer First Class Michael G. Rica, Police Officer First Class Kirk A. LaBranche, Police Officer First Class Kyung S. Pak, Police Officer First Class Michael P. Mathwin, Police Officer First Class Shane A. Corson, Officer Jared K. Griffith, Officer Camden O. Drucker, Police Officer First Class Robert W. Malik, Police Officer First Class Todd L. Eaton, Master Police Officer Gary S. Tuggle, Police Officer First Class Alicia A. Atkins, Police Officer First Class Christopher S. Grubb, Officer Davin M. Royal, Police Officer First Class Kyle A. Wilson, Officer Kyle R. Rhodes, Police Officer First Class Philip C. Stone, Officer Christopher A. Wells, Police Officer First Class Drew A. Zerker, Police Officer First Class Andrew M. Zelms, Master Technician EMS Christopher R. Kaiser, and Private First Class Adriana Carbajal.
I'm Jeff Bentley, President and CEO of Northwest Federal Credit Union. The entire Northwest team is proud to support the 2021 Fairfax Valor Awards. We'd like to extend our sincere gratitude to all who serve and congratulate this year's awardees.
This 2021 Bronze Medal of Valor is presented to Private First Class Connor Delgado of the Fairfax County Sheriff's Office. PFC Delgado is being recognized for his efforts in a March 2020 incident which occurred in Chesterfield, Virginia. As Officer Delgado was returning to the Northern Virginia area, he came upon the scene of a significant multi-car accident. Responding quickly, Officer Delgado communicated with passengers in other vehicles and attended to the most significantly damaged vehicle, which included children trapped in the back seat. Officer Delgado's quick action allowed him to remove the children from the damaged vehicle and provide necessary life-saving resuscitation. Officer Delgado's demonstration of the Sheriff's Office's core values of honor and service are exemplary and deserving of this Bronze Medal of Valor recognition.
Hello, my name is Keith Morrison, Ruston Hospital Center, Director of Emergency Preparedness. On behalf of the entire staff and team here at Ruston Hospital, we'd like to congratulate all of the awardees from this year's Fairfax County Valor Awards 2021.
We'd like to congratulate all of our life-saving recipients you see here. Sergeant Christina M. Burrow, Police Officer First Class Calvin K. Allen, Police Officer First Class Julia E. Vito, Police Officer First Class Victoria E. Bosch, Officer Christopher R. Campbell, Police Officer First Class Amanda Bronson, Police Officer First Class Avery E. Brunk, Master Police Officer John E. Campbell. Athletic Trainer Anna M. Sidori. Police Officer First Class Brian D. Carter. Police Officer First Class Adam F. Clemens. Police Officer First Class Peter T. Liu. Police Officer First Class Dale A. Drury. Police Officer First Class Christopher W. Dunson. Police Officer First Class Travis D. Jenkins. Master Police Officer William P. Fisher. Police Officer First Class Matthew E. Griffin. Master Police Officer Lance T. Guckenberger. Police Officer First Class Matthew C. Grubb. Sergeant Don D. Sykes. Sergeant Todd B. Sweeney. Police Officer First Class Jacob A. Jackson. Police Officer First Class Darrell L. Haley Jr. Police Officer First Class Landon W. Hobson. Police Officer First Class Timothy R. Larson. Master Police Officer Richard J. Klein. Police Officer First Class Catherine M. Schroth. Second Lieutenant Christophorus Mamalis. Sergeant Travis L. Tate. Police Officer First Class Michael T. Rowe. Police Officer First Class Rachel E. Rohr. Officer Kyle W. Suter. Police Officer First Class Michael D. Scathard and K-9 Bolt. Officer First Class Christian S. Vigil. Police Officer First Class Patrick W. Smith. Master Police Officer Mark E. Tennelly. Police Officer First Class Roberto Tiburcio. Master Technician Bob W. Pope, Jr. Captain Barry W. Manham. Technician Teresa M. Ruffo Swanson. Technician Richard DeRusso. Firefighter Luis Augusto de Oliveira Costa. Sergeant Daniel Boring. Sergeant David Barr. Master Deputy Sheriff Christopher Hesselton. Master Deputy Sheriff Mary Monday. Private First Class Sean DeLoach. Private First Class Lawrence Kim. Private First Class Brian Red. Private First Class Andy Wynn. Deputy Cameron McQuaid. Sergeant Christopher Blaine. Master Police Officer Kenny Smith. Officer Dale Mickelhatton. These are truly remarkable acts of valor that these dedicated public safety personnel have undertaken in the protection of others. Thank you to all of Fairfax County's public safety heroes. Our gratitude to your service is unsurpassed.
Hi, I'm Chief Jim Morris of the Town of Vienna Police Department. I'd like to thank the Reston Chamber of Commerce for sponsoring the 2021 Valor Awards and congratulate all the winners. I'd especially like to congratulate Officers Kenny Smith and Chip McElhatton of the Town of Vienna Police Department for winning the Life Saving Award. Great job by everybody. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Brent McKenzie, Public Affairs Manager for Transurban, the operators of the 495, 95, and 395 express lanes. At Transurban, safety is always top of mind. That's why we're so proud to be a sponsor of this year's Valor Awards. We want to congratulate all of this year's winners and thank all of our first responders for all the work they do to keep us safe. Thank you.
The next Bronze Medal of Valor, presented by our heroism sponsor, Brent McKenzie of Transurban, is awarded in recognition of these actions by these officers in responding to an incident involving an intellectually disabled teenage boy with a history of violent offenses, armed with a large butcher knife, who had left the home intending to be killed via suicide by cop. Officers found the subject after reports of him menacing residents close to a nearby high school. A short chase out of the neighborhood resulted in a standoff at a busy intersection, with the young man flailing the knife towards the officers. When instructions to desist were ignored, the officers took on the personal risk of moving into dangerous proximity to the armed suspect to deploy a non-lethal tool to bring him into custody before he could flee the scene. The incident demonstrated the officers' patience, judgment, restraint, and commitment to peacefully resolving a very dangerous incident. For their bravery and honor, the Bronze Medal of Valor is presented to Police Officer First Class Anthony R. Samaniego and Police Officer First Class Tom N. Dawson.
Hello, I'm Susan Carroll, President of Inova Fair Oaks Hospital. On behalf of the Inova Health System, I want to congratulate all of the winners and nominees. We are proud to support the Valor Awards, but more proud to partner each day with all of our first responders to keep our community safe. In a year like no other, I know the entire community is very appreciative of all the teams of men and women who are honored today for their bravery. Thank you very much.
For the next Bronze Medal of Honor, presented by our heroism sponsor, Susan Carroll of Inova Fair Oaks, officers are being recognized for their actions in response to a March 2020 West Springfield shooting. These 3 officers arrived on the scene to find the victim significantly wounded, lying in their driveway. Witnesses informed the officers that the shooter was still in the adjacent home. Unable to confirm the exact location of the assailant, the officers assumed great personal risk to move in and provide care to the victim. Amidst their efforts, the suspect emerged from the adjacent residence. The officers were able to take him into custody without further incident. For their bravery and honor, the Bronze Medal of Valor is presented to Sergeant Christopher F. Cosgriff, Police Officer First Class Michael D. Gunstrom, and Police Officer First Class Ryan C. Quarto.
Hi, I'm Congresswoman Jennifer Wexton and I represent Virginia's 10th District in the United States House of Representatives. I'd like to congratulate all of the honorees at today's Virtual Valor Awards for your bravery and dedication to serving our community. All of you are heroes during the best of times and even more so now under the immense challenges and pressures of the COVID crisis. Answering the call to serve is truly inspiring and I want to extend my personal gratitude to you for all that you do to help keep us safe. You're being honored today for your courage, hard work, and commitment to serving others. I'm so pleased that the Greater Reston Chamber is recognizing you with this well-deserved award. Once again, congratulations to all of those being honored and celebrated today. You've earned it, and know that my team and I are always here to help in any way that we can. Take care and stay well.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this commemorative program. On behalf of the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce and the entire Northern Virginia business community, we again extend our sincere thanks and appreciation to all of the great first responders of Fairfax County, many of whom we've been able to honor here at this year's Valor Awards. These truly remarkable acts of bravery and self-sacrifice allow us to live our lives in a level of freedom and safety that we all enjoy each and every day. And thank you to our sponsors and to all those who have helped make this year's event possible.